We've grown used to witnessing frightening and aggressive children in horror movies, from Damien Thorn in 1976's The Omen to Isaac Kroner in 1984's Children of the Corn and Esther in 2009's Orphan. Yet these fictional menaces pale in comparison to the real-life killer children in true crime who committed heinous acts, taking lives before reaching the age of 14. Today we look at two of the most infamous murderous minors in the realm of true crime. The tragic murder of the Richardson family. In a shocking and unimaginable turn of events, the Richardson family became the center of a horrifying crime that rocked Canada in 2006. The perpetrators? The family's own 12-year-old daughter, Jasmine Richardson, and her 23-year-old boyfriend, Jeremy Steinke. On that fateful day of April 23, 2006, the lifeless bodies of Mark and Deborah Richardson were discovered by a 6-year-old boy peering through their home's first-floor window. Upstairs, the body of 8-year-old Tyler Jacob lay on a bed. Jasmine was nowhere to be found, initially leading authorities to fear she had been abducted. However, as evidence unfolded, the grim reality emerged. Jasmine was intricately involved in the murders. The brutality of the crime sent shockwaves through the community. Jasmine and Jeremy were apprehended 100 miles away on April 24, 2006, and both were charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder. The question lingered: how could a 12-year-old commit such heinous acts against her own family? The genesis of this chilling saga lies in the unconventional relationship between Jasmine and Jeremy. They met at a punk rock concert in 2006, where Jeremy, a self-proclaimed 300-year-old werewolf, captured the attention of the impressionable 12-year-old. Despite the significant age gap, their unconventional love persisted, even leading to a jailhouse proposal after their arrest. The Richardson family's discovery of Jasmine's older and unusual boyfriend ignited fury. Grounded and forbidden from seeing Jeremy, the young couple saw this as a reason to lash out in the most extreme way imaginable. Jasmine had, on multiple occasions, vocalized her intention to kill her parents, but her friends dismissed it as mere stupid talk. Tragically, it escalated beyond words, leaving her parents and younger brother as victims of a gruesome crime. Online accounts belonging to Jasmine and Jeremy revealed a dark plan. Jasmine sent a chilling message to Jeremy outlining her intent to kill her family, stating, "It begins with me killing them and ends with me living with you." Jeremy's online post further exposed premeditation, modus operandi, and motive, expressing a desire for revenge against Jasmine's family. On the night of the murder, Steinke attacked Jasmine's parents downstairs before Jasmine proceeded to stab her little brother, who pleaded for his life. Jeremy then finished the boy off, and hours later, the couple was casually dining at a nearby restaurant. In June 2007, 14-year-old Jasmine went on trial, pleading not guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder. The jury's swift guilty verdict led to her sentencing in November 2007, a maximum of 10 years, in accordance with the Youth Criminal Justice Act. Jasmine spent time in a psychiatric facility and later under conditional supervision in the community. Jeremy Steinke faced trial in December 2008, receiving 3 concurrent life sentences for his role in the murders. Despite attempts to garner sympathy for his troubled past, the judge handed down a severe sentence. Jasmine was released in 2011, adhering to the conditions of her sentencing. In September 2011, she enrolled as a freshman at Mount Royal University. Her 10-year sentence concluded in 2016, marking her full release from the criminal justice system. Jeremy Steinke, on the other hand, remains incarcerated in a Canadian federal facility. The Correctional Service Canada website protects the specific details of his location. Eligible for parole around 2033, Steinke faces a potential release after 25 years of imprisonment. The Richardson family murders stand as a haunting reminder of the devastating consequences when youthful rebellion spirals into unspeakable violence. The dark legacy of Mary Bell. In the annals of crime, the name Mary Bell stands as a chilling reminder of the capacity for evil even within the youngest members of society. Born on May 26, 1957, in Newcastle, England, Mary Bell's life took a dark turn that would forever mark her as one of the youngest convicted killers in history. Mary's tumultuous upbringing played a significant role in shaping the trajectory of her life. Born to Betty McCricket, a 16-year-old sex worker, Mary faced rejection from her own mother, who reportedly exclaimed, "Take that thing away from me." Her early years were marred by attempts to give her away for adoption, suggesting an environment of neglect and instability. The mysterious accidents that befell Mary, including a fall from a window and an apparent overdose on sleeping pills, hinted at a troubled relationship between mother and daughter. Some speculate that Betty's desire for attention and sympathy drove these incidents, while others suggest the presence of Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Mary's eerie disposition became apparent as she witnessed a childhood friend's tragic death and displayed signs of withdrawal and manipulation by the age of 10. However, the community was unaware of the darker side that lurked within here. Before her first murder, Mary's behavior took a sinister turn. Playing with a 3-year-old boy on May 11, 1968, resulted in a severe injury that his parents deemed an accident. Little did they know that this incident marked the prelude to a series of horrifying events. On May 25, 1968, Mary Bell, at the tender age of 10, strangled 4-year-old Martin Brown to death in an abandoned house in Scotswood, England. Disturbingly, she returned to the scene with a friend, Norma Bell, no relation, only to find they had been beaten there by 2 local boys who discovered the lifeless body. The perplexed police initially attributed Martin's death to an accidental overdose of painkillers, given the absence of visible signs of violence. However, Mary's macabre actions did not stop there. Days after Martin's death, Mary appeared at the Browns' doorstep, expressing a morbid desire to see his body in the coffin. This encounter left Martin's mother bewildered and disturbed. Soon after, Mary and Norma broke into a nursery school, vandalizing it with notes claiming responsibility for Martin's death and threatening future killings. Despite these ominous signs, the authorities dismissed the notes as morbid pranks. The horrifying reality unfolded on July 31st, 1968, when Mary and Norma strangled 3-year-old Brian Howe, mutilating his body with scissors. Mary's reputation as a show-off and liar had prevented her classmates from taking her previous claims seriously. This time, however, another young boy had fallen victim to their brutality. Mary's interest in the investigation became evident during police interviews, where her evasiveness and Norma's excitement raised suspicions. Mary's attempt to divert blame onto an imaginary 8-year-old boy revealed her knowledge of the crime's details, ultimately leading to her downfall. Arrested and charged, Mary and Norma faced trial. The prosecutor characterized Mary's motives as solely for the pleasure and excitement of killing. Despite the gruesome nature of the crimes, Mary's conviction was manslaughter rather than murder. Court psychiatrists convinced the jury that Mary exhibited classic symptoms of psychopathy, resulting in an indeterminate sentence. Norma Bell, considered an unwilling accomplice, was acquitted, while Mary faced imprisonment at Her Majesty's pleasure. The judge deemed her a serious threat to other children, emphasizing the dangers Mary posed. Mary Bell's disturbing journey through a life of crime as a child murderer stands as a shocking chapter in criminal history. Her release from prison after just 12 years remains a point of contention, leaving society to grapple with questions of redemption, rehabilitation, and the unsettling capacity for darkness within the youngest among us. Please consider subscribing and liking if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.